Location 421 Northwest Riverside Drive, Bally's Hotel, 1 Engine 3, Rescue 3, Battalion 3. From extrication 421 Northwest Riverside Drive, Bally's Hotel, 1 Engine 3, Rescue 3, Battalion 3.
It's the roof connecting to the parking garage and hotel that's collapsed.
Rescue 3, the information we have right now is on the second floor of the parking garage. I believe people may have hit the building and taken off. There's a partial roof collapse. The second floor of the parking garage. All traffic on Fireground 1.
That was the dispatch traffic this morning after a vehicle plunged off the 7th floor of the parking garage at Bally's Casino in downtown Evansville before crashing through the roof of another building. Good evening. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Brandon Bartlett.
And I'm Jessica Costello. Shelley has the night off. It happened this morning, sending emergency crews rushing downtown. The driver of the car was taken to the hospital, and police say charges are expected to be filed. Eyewitness News' Emily Blackmar was at the scene this morning. She's back there live now with what authorities are saying tonight. Emily.
Over there. Brandon and Jessica, I'm here off of Northwest 1st Street, where just after 8:30 this morning, a vehicle drove off of the top of the 7th floor of the parking garage, falling into the convention center below. A scary sight this morning at Bally's Casino as emergency crews fled to the scene after a man drove himself off the 7th floor of the parking garage. Officials say the vehicle landed upside down at the top of the escalator of the convention center as it went through the roof. Evansville Police Department are investigating, but do not know the reason for the vehicle driving through the concrete barricade and crashing into the building, leaving a hole of almost 2 car lengths.
I think they're just checking for more structural damage. Want to make sure that everything is sound. It's going to be an extensive cleanup. It's still an active investigation. We're not sure if it was a medical issue or what the man was experiencing, but we just know that one injury, and he did leave the top of the parking garage. Evansville Fire Department Deputy Chief Kim Garrett says this is an unusual scenario, calling it a once-in-a-career occurrence. The response time to the crash was almost instant. Garrett mentioning that firefighters were in the conference center below.
That's a minimum of an 8-inch wall, I would say, concrete wall. It was an inspection and company, a sprinkler, I believe, company that was having a conference today.
And Evansville, some Evansville firefighters were in there.
Yeah.
Evansville police say the driver was the only person injured in the crash. Nobody in the casino or conference center was hurt. Officials say the man was taken to a local hospital but left alert and talking after self-extracting from the vehicle. Now, emergency crews still have Northwest 1st Street still blocked off. And as you can see right now, the crane is at the top where it is attempting to extricate the vehicle and the concrete barrier. Now, we will continue to update you with new information as it will become available.
Now, Emily, police tell us that the driver will be facing charges once he is released from the hospital. Do we know what those charges will be?
Yes, Brandon. So police say that the man who hasn't been identified yet at this time, he will be charged with criminal recklessness and criminal mischief once he has been treated and released from the hospital.
And Emily, can you tell us anything about Bally's Casino or even the conference center operations at this time?
Yes, so Jessica, right now the casino is still open and operating as normal at this time, but the convention center is currently shut down as crews work to remove the vehicle and the cement barricade from the building, which is happening right now as we speak. You can kind of see some of the movement right now at the top of your screen. You see the police tape that is still up, and you also see the 2 men right there. We do see some tension on the crane lines at this moment. And you can also see some of the tires, and you can now see some of the car that is coming up from where the crane is. Now, this process is going to take some time. We don't know how long it will take, but right now, as you can see on your screen, it is currently being lifted up. Now, as you can see it is going to continue doing this. It is going to take some time. You can see some of it spinning. You can see the tension on the lines. You can start to see the car as it is slowly being lifted up from the convention center where it was. Now, as we talked about, this was almost a 2-vehicle hole that was left. Now, you can almost see the whole vehicle right now on your screen. It is continuing to go up and up. And just in a minute, you will see it come towards us closer to the camera because the crane is on this side of Northwest 1st Street. But, I mean, it's coming up right now. You can see it. It is going slow, but you can see all the vehicle has now been lifted into the air. It's going to continue to do this, but it's going to take some time. Now, this is still only the first part of this. Obviously, there is a concrete barrier that is still lodged into the convention center, but we could see earlier, so some of these, if you look down at the crane, you see the orange weights. Those are weights to make sure that the crane has enough to offset it to make sure that it doesn't tip over as well. But as you can see, the car is now at the top where 2 of the workers are making sure that everything is staying together, making sure that the tension lines are good, making sure that the car is not going to fall back down into the hole. But it is continuing to go up, and it will be there for just a little bit. Now, Brandon and Jessica, I will say, this has been an all-day process. Our viewers know this. We have kept them updated all day. The convention center officials say that their convention center is going to be closed for a while. And as you can see, the car is right there. It is going to stay like that. But the casino, like I said earlier, it's still operating business as normal as well. And But that is the update we have at this moment. We will continue to keep you updated on air and online at tristatehomepage.com. Emily Blackmore, Eyewitness News.